Hello everyone, my name is Ali, the BAZUKA Prophet. Greetings all the way from Nigeria, Edo State, Benin City. I hope you guys are doing well and you're doing great. I'm doing fine too, as you can see. And today we'll be working on a very interesting video talking about the easy approach in drawing ketose sugar. Remember, in our previous video, we talked about how we can also draw an aldose sugar starting from the aldose tetrose. Now today we are going to start from this video the keto tetrose as we follow the rules. First of all, take note, in drawing structures of carbohydrate chemistry, they are very easy. That is why I don't put it on the board, rather I draw them for you so you see how easy they are, that if I can, you too can do better. So we can continue. Now, we should understand that the format in it is that when you draw for the name of the sugar, always follow plus UL plus OSE. That's the very first step. Like for example, if I'm having for erythros, erythros is an aldotetrose. If I have to name it under the keto sugar, it will be look at it now as then erythrulose. That is plus UL, meaning between this sugar name and OSE, UL will follow. So let's start from the first one, the erythrulose. So we'll start from here. This is how it is being drawn. Take note of the format. This is the functional group. This is the last chiral, meaning in the case of erythrulose, we just have one chiral center. And that is remember we've told in our other video that this D or this last chiral carbon is what denotes the L and the D. If the OH is simple approach, if the OH is to the left, it will be L erythrulose. But now that this OH is to the right, is D erythrulose. In our other videos that we have done, we've explained how you can know the priorities. But in this video, we are just trying to this one. So just take note, it's very easy. See, in this erythrulose now, all the OH are on one side. So, all right, we move to the next one. Now, in our next structure is to do for that of the ketopentose, and there are two here. Talking about the D-ribulose and the D-xylulose. Very simple. So how do we do it? So 5 carbon, because it's the ketopentose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, here is like this, here is like this. Now, this is the functional group, all the OH on one side. That is one of the simplest approach that I'm using to do mine. Now, there is what we call D-ribulose. Remember, in the case of D-ribulose, whereby this is where we have the functional group for the aldopentose, for D-ribulose. Functional group, then all of them here are just OH. So you just take this is the rib. When you now have the OS, which is the ribose, you now add UL to OSC. Now, just take note, this for the first one. Then the second one is the same structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The same approach. This is the functional group. Now remember, it means in this case here, now this is the functional group. Now in this case here, now you have to move this case. So you just follow the stepwise movement. Now you have to move this carbon here now. So you have to move here, and you have to move here. So let me use a green marker so you can understand this. This is HO, then here is H. This is where the changes are. Then every other thing remain the same. This is what we call the D-xylulose. Now, before I move ahead, take note that to note the number of chiral, the number of stereoisomers that can be formed from any sugar, you make it of this form, which is 2 raised to the power n, where this n denotes the number of chiral centers or the number of stereo center, while this 2 shows the number of stereoisomers. But for that of the aldoses, you make it of 2n raised to power 2 raised to power n minus 2, while in the case of the ketoses, it is 2n raised to power minus 3. Just take note, this is for the aldoses, to note the number of stereoisomers, while this is for the ketoses. This is first, but this one is general for all of them. So instead you make use of this one or that one. So we move ahead to the next one. So lastly is that of the ketose, which is a ketone functional group and a 6 carbon. So we start from the first one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Same idea here. Same idea here. The functional group here, which is the ketone functional group. Remember that we have said that if you want to get for the D form, the OH should always be, this is the last chiral carbon here. So remember, here will just be OH, here will just be OH. Now this one here is what we call the D-cyclose. The D-cyclose. Take note, D-cyclose. Now we'll move to the second one, which is a very common one for that matter. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The same rule. Just follow me. Follow me. It is not difficult. Remove difficulty from your mind. A man is enslaved from his mind. A man is first enslaved from his mind. So remember, in this case, okay, the chiral carbon, this last chiral carbon that we're going to change for the D now. Now, if you look at now, for the cycles, all of them here, all the hydroxyl group are on one side. Now, we then move. It means that we have to move this second one here now. So here becomes, let me use a red pen in this case here. Here is HO now. Here is H. Then every other thing remain the same. This is what we call a D-fructose. Very common. We'll move again to the next one. Let me demarcate it for you, just so you see it and understand. This is 1. Let me use a clearer. 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. Same rule here. Functional group to tell you that it is in the D form. Now take note. Remember here now, we have changed for this carbon, this third carbon, then we move to the fourth carbon. So it means in this case OH here, and we observe here. Let me change the marker now. Here is H now, here is HO, then here. So you see it? Very simple. This is what we call the D-sobose. Then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The functional group, the last chiral carbon, which is the D format, then functional group here. Now remember, if you observe in this case here now, remember I've told you that we don't touch this last one. So it means that we have to now change this two now to make it to be HH. To give us our final structure. This is what we call the D-tagatose. The targatus. Let me clean it to use a good red pen so that you can understand the illustration very well. So call the D as okay, as we call now. This is it. So we then move straight away to a shortcut we can use to represent it. It's very simple. So from my own point, you can simply say, please free somebody today. So you can easily know it. The P stands for psychos, fructose, sobos, and targatus. And that ends the video for today. God bless you. Please do well to view it and see how it is. For now, God bless you. You are the best.